honestly, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, man. Because like I said, two different times, and it's like almost like, just like I said with the dad, I don't know what's the issue or what's the problem. It's like you almost getting agitated from me.
No, I'm not
asking questions because the one information you gave me was wrong.
About
the
what?
Second time about the points, and then
what about the points?
You told me that the points wouldn't expire.
Yeah, they wouldn't expire with ISG.
Come on, we clearly. And then you tell me the East Village is just like is a townhome, and I come to find out and research it, it's not a townhome.
To be honest with you, this is the first time I go through this with an owner, as far as the units and stuff. Personally, the only unit that we show when owners come is River Island.
Well, that's their fault. You're not dealing.
River Island is the only thing that we show, and most owners that come here don't stay with their same week. So even.
But listen, what I'm saying.
Right.
You don't. It's not up to you to say, well, it's not like you're gonna be staying here a year. That's the comment you made, and it was a smart ass comment, to be honest. I mean, it don't matter if I'm gonna be staying here a year or 2 weeks. It's my money that I'm spending. It's what you told me.
I'll take that back. I'm sorry. You're right. You're absolutely right. That was definitely insensitive.
Right, it's what you told me. For you to make a comment like that, and I'm spending money, well, it's not like you're gonna be staying here.
You're right. You're right, boss. Again, I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. I really am. That came out wrong.
I don't know. You damn right it came out wrong.
I'm sorry, and I'm sorry about that. Keep going straight. The next one.
I just don't get it, man.
Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I apologize.
Well,
we all make mistakes. I had a long day.
It don't matter about it.
You're right. Nothing matters.
Look, I have a long day all the time with what I do. Listen, I have a long day all the time with what I do, right?
Yeah.
I have a long day with all the time what I do, but at the same time, with really big information that is deal breakers that you have given me, and then turn around and make a statement. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason I be pissed off with Orange Lake, because y'all act like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, for somebody to do certain things.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I spend my money, and I'm going. Matter of fact, I want to talk to dude, man, because I want to talk to your manager as well, man, because, and it's nothing against you, man. How are you going to lie to me?
Lie to you?
Well,
okay. You know what? Let me get my manager.
Right,
I'm sorry.
Miss.
I know that I'm lying to you, and I apologize to you several times. It was my fault. I'll call my manager. You can discuss that. I'm sorry again, sir.
Yeah. You want to get an attitude with me?
Hey.
Can I talk to you somewhere else? Maybe he can be there too. I wouldn't be because I don't want to say nothing. This is the understanding about this, right? Okay. I got a timeshare that I purchased, right? And I explained last time when I was dealing with another, and I'm getting the same experience every time I deal with somebody when I'm trying to do something or buy more into the property, right? Okay. I explained to him how the last guy, once I informed him about that I knew more about the timeshare than he initially thought, he began to get upset with me. Mm-hmm. Right, and that's why I told you the guy pretty much broke down, me and him. So this is the thing. I understand it's a business. When I sat down with him, I don't know Mr. Ali from
anybody.
Anybody, right? So I give him and I straight up and straightforward with him, right? Experience I have. He tell me one thing about the 100,000 points being expired, and he specifically tells me that it is a program that they added that the points don't expire anymore. That's what you tell me, right?
That is what I told you. Yeah.
That's what you told me.
With ISG, we formed an alliance. Once that happened, the ISG points no longer expire.
Look, IHG was in when I purchased.
Correct.
Right. So nothing changed. Because when I got in, nothing changed from the time I purchased mine and the time frame that he was talking about it. So it was really a misinterpretation of what he tried to, and I felt like he tried to put something there that wasn't in place or that they didn't change. So I explained that to him. No, they do expire. Let me tell you why they do expire, because you know, I just spoke. He telling me that they don't expire, and that when I sat down here before, that the guy should have. Basically, I missed out on a deal during that time. So I try to act like, you know, I missed out on a deal. You know, hey, I'm finna go and try to see can I get that deal back again. Look, I'm not finna play these cards to try to act like, you know. Yeah, you had an ace of spades to play, and this time, look, I deal with people all, like I told you, professionally. I deal with people all day, try to be manipulated. Look, like when I sat down, when I told, look, this ain't what this is all about. I want to do something that's comfortable with me. Right. Don't try to shoot me with this making up stuff and you know. That's one thing. I called him out on it. I continue to treat him with respect. Continue to sit down and listen to what he had to say. Continue to try to buy into the timeshare. Yeah. Correct?
Yes, sir.
I didn't disrespect him. But I let him know, no, the information you gave me or what you're trying to make up is wrong. So, when we get to the point of buying something in the East Village,
before you go, I apologize for that as well. I ever thought you was under the impression. That's why I even asked you. We got to set up your IHG account then for you to have the points where they don't expire. So I don't know what the conversation was like before I got there. If he was talking about IHG, I don't know. But anyway, go ahead. I apologize.
He was trying to act like it was a program that they changed. Okay. And added where your points went expired. Okay. Right? Okay. And he knows that because he's saying, well, now he even said in front of you just now, well, they added IHG. No, IHG been there.
Right. But that came in 08. Came in 08.
I got mine in 2014.
Yeah.
So, and he puffing and puffing because what I'm not gonna add nothing to it.
No, I'm not breathing.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, that's fine.
No, I'm not gonna add nothing to it. And I look, and I'm not gonna take nothing away from it. If I'm in the wrong, but I'm not.
No.
Listen, I'm not.
What was the second thing you said?
The second thing, when I was filling out the information, I looked at him. I say, hey. Is the East
on the purchase proposal?
Right, okay. the East Village. I say, really quick. I say, is the East Village, it is like a townhome that I'm staying in now, similar, you know, cause I like that. He said, yeah. Went on to something else. Me being who I am, like I said, and not to bring it up, but I investigate such stuff, and when I'm doing business all the time, I like to say, well, I know what I'm getting because it's my money.
Yeah.
So I look and I say, okay, let me look at the East Village, because I'd be a fool if I purchase something, if I purchase a house that I never walked into and I never looked at it, I don't know the floor plan, right?
Sure.
That's to spend all his money. So I said, look, I say, he come out and say, hey, Miss Ali, I thought you said the East Village was a townhome. Oh, it's not? Come on, man.
No, he probably doesn't know that.
But
he probably doesn't. He's new to the inventory completely, and normally we just sell points.
Okay.
So he probably doesn't know the inventory. I'll give him that.
Okay, we'll give him that. Okay, I'll give him that too. How about that? I'll give him that too. So, what I explained to him, now, let's go look at the East Village. I want to see the unit.
Sure.
Hey, it's my choice. It should be. We nearly, you know, was finna write the deal. I come to find out it's not what I'm standing in. And
where you standing?
The West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not what I'm standing in. I mean, I told him why I like the West. Hey, you can slide the door open. You can barbecue. You know, you right there. I mean.
Yeah.
So as I began to say, well, we drive over there. We walk into a 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
I say, well, man, do you have a floor plan of a 2-bedroom?
No.
Right.
I thought it was right next door, but it's closed.
Which is fine. I say, man, you know, it's only right for me, if you purchase anything, it's only right for me to look at it. When you go get some shoes, you don't just say, okay, it's only right for you to look at them and try them on. You know, you don't walk in the store and say, give me a pair of shoes, and they hand you a box with no name brand, and you know what I mean? So it's like only right. He tells me, well, it's not like you're going to be staying in it a whole year. What the hell?
No, I think what
I
you like the West Village.
That came out wrong, and I did not mean it in that way.
But come on.
But you're staying in the West Village now?
Yes.
And you like that?
Yes, I do. But come on. And like I said, even before we got over there, I see his body language. Because I can pick up on that. His body language is like he's getting tired of me.
I don't think he's getting tired of you. I think he's getting tired of the long day.
Look.
I know.
You just want to talk about a long day?
We run him pretty good, though. He took 3 tours today and had no lunch.
You talk about my long day? I'll tell you about my long day. When I have at work, 12-hour shifts, call after call.
Yeah.
Get out the car, people yelling, all this other stuff I'm dealing with.
Right.
And but guess what? At the end of the day, when I'm dealing with the public, I still have to keep my composure, and I can't take my long day off on someone whose daughters continue to run away, and I feel like she's not being a good parent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't go and be like, look, this is that. They taxpayer, but I'm actually spending money.
Right.
You know what? Since I've been at Orange Lake and been a member, each time I come here, the customer service, some of the customer service that I was received, and I'm an easygoing guy, man. I mean, you said I could sit and joke, and I'm not trying to make it more than what it is, but, and I wanted him to be here, so I didn't want it to be like I'm making up stuff.
Right.
You know, I didn't lie on him, but come on, man, come on.
You're right. Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, there's no even denying it. And we'll take care of that on our end on the disciplinary side.
No, it ain't even, I'm not even trying to get him in trouble, but right. I'm not even trying to get him in trouble, but before and after explaining to him the customer service that I received last time, and I didn't even bitch about that. I just told him to do. Me and him just went in because you see, I mean, and I understand his business. He gets upset because everything he's throwing at me, I correct it. And I say, no, you're not right. Well, how am I not? And I tell him about it, and he get upset. We go on to something else. No, you're not right. And I tell him about it, he gets upset.
And move on to something else.
Yeah, and try to get, so once he feels that he can't sell me, excuse my language, excuse my French, a bullshit store, a bullshit line to sell me a product that he's trying to push down my throat, he gets an attitude. And guess what? I explained this to him before we sat down. And the way I'm feeling right now, I'm like, God damn, I'm on vacation. And I deal with bullshit every day. I'm like, and I'm like that.
Listen, I agree with you 100%. Now, here's the thing. Hypothetically speaking, remember you said that daughter that runs away a bunch of times and you feel like telling the mom, it's because you're a bad mom.
Right.
Okay. If you did that, you told her, well, maybe it's because you're not being a good mom.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be out of line, right?
Yeah, I mean,
you're talking to a public citizen, and
right,
you know,
right.
And so let's just say that public citizen called you out on it and said, "Listen, that ain't right, this and that," and you said, "You know what, man, you're absolutely right. That wasn't right. I apologize." Would you expect her to forgive you? So I guess where I'm going with this is, I think he knows that what he mentioned to you, that comment that he made, was wrong.
And I apologized about it, and I told him it came out wrong.
And now at the end of the day, I guess what I'm
that.
saying is I'm going to take care of it on the disciplinary side. And I know you don't want that, but that's just going to happen. That same thing will happen to your job. If you did something wrong, we're going to discipline you. But at the end of the day, if he apologizes for it, and he didn't mean it because it was a long day, and he had a tough day, and he had 3 tours, and he had nothing to eat, and he apologized for that, would you forgive him?
Would I forgive him? Yeah,
then if you forgive him just like she would forgive you, let me make it up to you. I can get you a $50 food and beverage. He's apologizing to you, and then we go from there. Does that sound fair?
It ain't even
no, I know what you feel. You feel disrespected by it. At the end of the day.
I keep going through this at Orange Lake. I keep getting, honestly.
Well, keep in mind, up until that point, he was very cordial, and he slipped up with a comment. So we agree with you there's a wrong comment to make, but at the same time.
Not only slipping up with the comment, before I even, it's not only slipping up, and I'm not trying to add nothing to it, but what I even sent down when I got bought into the timeshare, it proves that when I call in, I tell them, well, and I start using my timeshare, I say, well, this person told me this, the person told me that. So that would make me research in exactly what he stated in the beginning of what was going on when I first purchased my timeshare. Lies or it wasn't informed enough. Not saying, let me correct.
Yeah, you're right.
I wasn't informed enough about what they were selling.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
When you tell an owner something, it is all I need to go off of is you lying to me. Because once I stand on the dotted line and I say, okay, look, you lied to me, take this contract back. You know what Orange Lake say when I told him that? No, you signed the deal, buddy. I'm like, but the person told me this, so what accountability? I have to take the accountability for somebody misinforming me, giving me bad information.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And this is what happened when I first purchased the product, and it's still going on with Orange Lake.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
It's still, I just sat down.
That was a misinformed comment. You even said it yourself just then.
Well, I corrected myself because I want to call him a liar.
Well, the fact of the matter is, he hasn't worked here that long. He doesn't know the product all that well.
You haven't worked yet? You told me you worked.
He's been in this department. He's worked at River Island, and the frontline sales, and he came in this department. But he's been in the industry a long time. He's worked with owners for a long time.
So, sure. And I'm not.
So, but I guess my question being is, what would you like me to do to rectify it? Or what would you like me to do to? Because I want you to be a happy owner. I don't want you to be an owner that's unhappy with the resort, with the company, and everything else. So what would you and I guess if I was in your shoes, what would the end result be?
If y'all let me out my contract, I'll be good. And I know that's probably not. Honestly, I want to go because my experience after experience, and my. Come on, man.
I can't do anything about the first contract. There's nothing I can do about that.
I really, honestly, I hate to continue to buy into it. Honestly, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm just, and not, I definitely, and I'm not holding nothing against you, but when you look at the whole totality of, when you look at everything in my experience and even explaining beforehand, what every time I come to try to make my position within my result, Orange Lake better, it seems like I'm being the asshole or something, or I'm like, come on.
No, you're not being that, not at all.
But
I don't think you're being that at all.
Neither do I.
I mean, I just think that when I sat down the first time, you yourself even said after I bought what I had, I looked in the book and it ain't gonna get me much. So I'm looking at you now as someone that's fixing his ownership to get what he wants. Because you told me out front that you're a police officer, you want to take vacations, it's a stressful job, and I don't blame you for that at all. And if you already have, $10,000 into it for, $9,600 more to keep the maintenance the same but almost double the points is a good value. So I mean, I see what you're saying, I see why you want to do it. And the only thing I can tell you is, as the director of the department, I can make sure that what he mentioned to you today is never going to be mentioned again. I assure you that after we're done with our disciplinary actions.
But this is the thing though. If that was said to me, and then I would have signed on the dotted line,